Welcome to Bella's. How are you? Good, good, good. Who's taking this? Or they got a beeper? Number 3? I got 2 chicken salads for resolution, ladies.
The sounds of the lunchtime rush in downtown Superior.
I have a homemade rosemary focaccia today. How are your egg sandwiches? Well, thank you for visiting Bella's.
Nancy Metcalf is chief cook, chief greeter, and showrunner here at Bella's Marketplace and Cafe on Main.
Hey, how you feeling?
I'm okay, honey. I'm okay. How are you?
Good, good, good. How are you, Brooke?
In case you couldn't tell, Nancy's not originally from Superior.
This sandwich was inspired by a little place called the Stairs Den. It was in Mount Vernon, New York. That's where I'm from. Right outside the Bronx, a little north of the Bronx. There's a great little location. They had the best, I could still taste it, how they did it with the little garlic butter and the pastrami and the nice Swiss cheese, sauerkraut, a little Thousand Island.
After working corporate jobs, singing in clubs, then managing a restaurant and testing out culinary school, it was time for a change. So she and her husband moved to Arizona.
We came out here on a wing and a prayer. It was like, let's go do this. I had no job, I had nothing. I just got off of taking care of my pops for 6 years and just being a musician, try to find work in a new state, just being a musician.
It was actually her love of photography that brought her to Superior, and she fell in love with the town.
I think I feel so comfortable here because it reminds me of where I grew up. Although I grew up in a city, Mount Vernon is a city, it's like a little outside the Bronx, it was small. And there was culture there. There were sidewalks, and that was the thing I loved about this town when I first got here, the crooked sidewalks. You gotta step up. It just brought back so many childhood memories.
Nancy eventually rented this space, opening up her very first restaurant.
My menu is an eclectic mix of different things I've had in different states and different restaurants. And growing up in an Italian family, I always leaned toward Italian food.
Inspired by her favorite New York and Connecticut deli sandwiches, with her own spin, of course.
So I got the Godmother here. This was influenced by a New York deli. I make this with a fresh chicken cutlet, fresh mozzarella, nice organic greens, tomato, mayonnaise, a little bit of salt and pepper. It's delicious.
She does admit she's not a baker, so these beautiful desserts are either made by someone locally or brought in from New York. The marketplace inside Bella's is just as eclectic as the food.
We have a lot of local to Superior. As well, I have vendors from Phoenix. I have vendors from Gold Canyon.
They even offer classes here like pottery and candle making.
The vendors, I love having them here. They add the aesthetic. The blue raspberry, that's the one you like, yeah. You got it, honey. When I come in here every single day, when I take that sign and I put it on the street, I get excited. I'm like, this is like mine. Like, I did this, I achieved this, and I want to share it. There you go, honey. You're welcome.